down, everybody. Are you ready for the good news? This year, tick-related diseases are on the rise. And she's here to tell us everything we need to know. Please welcome the creator of Better, a brand new health and wellness magazine, Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Hey, I was reading Better backstage. Congratulations.
Do you feel better?
I do. I feel less alone. I was really tearing into the menopause section.
I got you.
Yes.
Ticks.
Let's go
Why
from
are they
menopause
especially
to
a
ticks.
problem this year?
So first of all, so many people, they hear about tick-related illness, and it does make everyone kind of cringe for a good reason, right? Most people don't like to think of these insects, but climate change.
Sure.
And this is where people have to connect the dots and understand that changes in our weather, changes in our climate, change our environment, have a direct impact on our health. So winters are milder, and that's allowing the tick population to just propagate and flourish, and that is affecting our health.
Our son had a tick on his leg Memorial Day weekend, and it was like he wasn't even in the tall grass. It happened like almost instantaneous.
Back of the leg, right?
Back of the leg.
Got it off quick.
Yep.
Dog was in bed last night. I pushed that dog way down by our feet. I'm like, at least the tick has to crawl.
That's right.
But
it's a little concerning.
Don't they die once they hit the dogs?
Well, our dogs are treated, so...
Right.
You know, that...
I mean, so, and again, this is a perfect example where veterinary medicine, human medicine do cross over, right? We have to protect our pets.
How do we protect ourselves? So why can't we put ourselves in that collar or the, you know,
or the spray?
Yeah, the thing that they
I mean,
put
look,
on the
I
dogs.
think the first thing has to be awareness, right? And you can't think, oh, this is another area of the country, or I wasn't in tall grass. You know, I'm therefore not at risk. Consider yourself at risk if you are outdoors, pretty much anywhere in the country. Wow. So inspecting ourselves, protecting ourselves with clothing, with DEET-treated repellent, on our pets, on our clothing, high socks, staying out of the tall grass if you can. But if you are camping, if you're doing sporting activities, if you're walking, playing golf, you know, even near beaches, you can be exposed.
You know who's starting to sound pretty smart? The bed rotters. They are starting to sound like the great... You know what, bed rotters?
Good for you.
I apologize.
Yeah, good for you.
You never have to do a tick check because the ticks would have to break down the bedroom door.
What do you do if you find a tick on your body?
Okay, when you find a tick on your body, first of all, the most important piece of information is that ticks need to be attached for a minimum of 36 hours for them to transmit illness and disease.
Okay.
That's a long time.
Okay.
So the same day, just remove the tick. You want to grab a clean tweezer, grab it at the surface of the skin and the head. Its legs are going to move around and pull constant, steady pressure out. Do not use a match. Do not cover it with Vaseline or any kind of toxic liquid, and just dispose of it down the toilet.
Different ticks cause different diseases. Can you go over which ticks causes
There's
what?
a long list.
Okay.
And by the way, people can go to the CDC website because it's based on geography, and then there are so many different kinds of ticks, but some big ones. Black-legged deer tick, that's most associated with Lyme disease. By the way, fun fact, it's not Lyme's, there's no S. It's Lyme disease. That's Eastern United States.
This is like daylight saving time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. American dog tick, which is also called a wood tick, can transmit Rocky Mountain spotted fever. That's in the Rocky Mountain area and the Pacific Coast. Gulf Coast tick, brown dog tick, Rocky Mountain wood tick, Western black-legged tick. There's even a Lone Star tick, which is associated with a very rare food allergy that then after it transmits its saliva, you can develop kind of a food allergy to red meat.
Oh,
red meat?
Mark no. Yeah, no. I love red meat.
You can't get that one.
Mark's like, I'm out on that one.
Is there a deer tick that puts you off of cars? What tick
wouldn't that be good?
That would be amazing. We'd all be rushing out to get that tick.
Yeah. Correct.
So let's talk about your new magazine really quickly. Pivot for a second.
Yes.
Better magazine. What was the impetus? Was it all of us constantly asking you
that
questions?
was part of it. There's an Ask Kelly, Dear Kelly's section, actually.
Literally.
But you know what? I've written a lot of books. Obviously, I'm on television every day. There's a lot of information that people were asking me about. Viewers, patients, friends, relatives. You know, we all have those relatives. And I wanted to give them a deep dive on a lot of topics on an easy to digest way. And I called it Better because it's not about being perfect. It's just about making little tweaks in our health, in our mental health, in our nutrition that can just make us better. So it's all in there.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jen.
It's a great read, by the way. You can pick up a copy of Better everywhere magazines are sold. Thank you so much for
Coming up next, Alex Guarnaschelli and a recipe from Italy. Stick around.